Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Wow. How are you doing? Anyway, checking koko kin now. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn gidi, èèyàn pàtàkì. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for following us. And if you're new here, we say you're welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Sensitize people about what's coming up. And those who are listening, why we have to do this or why we should stop it, they need to know. So, but every other thing will be done.
Andy is right.
Please, thank you very much.
Andy is right. They are listening. Andy is right.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Please, I'm just up in order just to use my voice to encourage Mr. Yomi to see Brekete. He doesn't have to come back again to tell us why doing the arrangement, but it would be very good if he can go there in another way in order to bring this matter up. I'm very sure the man will be very happy because as at the moment, all world is hearing too. It's not going to please him. But if that matter can come up once again, and Mr. Eme is, will be able to shed more light, and I think as well they'll be able to do something offline. I think I'm very in support of that. Then another thing I want to say is about the plan. If Mr. Omi and if he's planning to see any people, for example, like about plan of trying to see a way of getting to presidency, I wouldn't want him to come back again and tell us about this. Or what we all know that is very, very important. But at the same time, we just don't want to be reminding them, so that because we know that they themselves, they have one way or the other of reaching there in order to, we don't want them to be there before you. But any other thing you have to do, I understand, is because of the passes or the feeling and everything and what we're facing. But it's good, even though we want to be hearing, but nevertheless, try and most of all this thing, try and make sure you do it behind so that we can move faster than the way we are moving. I know we get positive result, but in order to fasten most of our action and what you are doing rather, and we'll be supporting you in any other way we can do. Try and keep some move to yourself and feel numbers of people that's behind. That means that in offline that are not here that you think you can trust, because trust is very, very less. I don't know what to say. It's quite unfortunate, but nevertheless, we can still say we know few people that still remain, that refuse to go, that they are still the same way they are, that they refuse to shake. So I think as in future, fine, let's try and see not to be saying most of the things outside. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. I'm acknowledging them. Thank you. Omolore.
Gifted.
Yeah, ẹ káàsán sir. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi sir? Ẹ káàsán.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sir, mo ń gbọ́ yín sir.
Ó yá sọ̀rọ̀.
Torí èèyàn tó sọ̀rọ̀ kan tẹ́lẹ̀ ni mo ṣe wá sókè sir.
Pizu ni sẹ́. Pizu mọ́.
Hello sir.
À ń gbọ́ yẹn máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Okay, tó ní pé if Yomi is going to be involved, if he's not going to be involved, then I will be in support of it. Ṣé níbi tí justice yìí dé sir? We cannot trust anybody sir. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ máa fi scope máa pa star mọ́ Mr. Yomi lára ni
Gifted. Sorry my dear brother. Sakuma ló type sí comment section. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti wá sókè, wọ́n ti clear. We shouldn't go back there again. Wọ́n ti clear nǹkan tí wọ́n kọ́ ni.
Mo fẹ́ clear nǹkan tó sọ náà ni sir. Mo fẹ́ clear nǹkan tó sọ náà.
Àwọn fúnra tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ tọ̀dọ̀ ti yín náà.
Àwọn ti clear fúnra wọn. Gifted. You can make your own submission.
Yeah, my own submission is I'm not agreeing with what he's saying. That's why tí mo ṣe wá sókè sir. Ní pé
Yeah.
kí Mr. Yomi máa lo àwọn èèyàn kan which is positive. Kí Mr. Yomi máa wà involve ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ post nǹkan kan. If anything tí Mr. Yomi bá fẹ́ ṣe, ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe sir. Kọ́ máa pa star mọ́ wọn lára. Gbogbo kínní scope ni. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ máa suppress ní pé àwọn ní kọ́ ṣe lé, àwọn ní kọ́ má ṣe lè. Kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ true elé, kọ́ má sọ̀rọ̀ true elé. I don't agree with that. If Mr. Yomi wants to go full force, let him go full force 100%. Kọ́ máa pa star mọ́ wọn lára rárá. Gbogbo
Alright.
kínní yẹn scope ni sir. Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
All right.
Yes sir.
Gifted, thank you very much. I love your submission, and everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. You see, but I want all of us to realize this. No man is an island. Okay? Tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo wa a lo sincerity ni. Look at what happened the day the case was transferred back to Panti. Yomi was in zone 2. They need his attention in Panti. He went to Panti. Before he comes back, the deed has been done. Okay? So Yomi cannot be everywhere by himself. He has his own life to live. Okay? He needs people to work with him. He needs people to work with. But Tori sabotage here and there, ló fi jẹ́ pé ẹni yìí nìkan, but tó bá wá shoulder everything, it will be too much on him as well. Okay? Every other people has an idea. Every other people are fighting for justice, for Mohbad. Okay? And what we can all do is to work as a team. And that is what we are lacking. That is what we are missing. That is what we have not achieved. Kò sí nǹkan tó sọ pé kí host, àwọn commenters, àwọn panelists, even àwọn tó ń jókòó on the fence, àwọn tó tẹ̀ ní show. Ojú rárá, kò sí nǹkan tó ní pé ká má lè work together as a team to achieve one goal. But because àwọn snitch ti wọ àárín wa, so we don't know who is who. That is why everybody feel pé, hey, má jẹ́ kí n ṣe lè, jẹ́ kí n dákẹ́. And you know what? Ibi tó máa ń worst sí jù ni pé àwọn tó máa fowó wọn ṣe, àwọn tó máa fi time wọn lẹ̀, most wọn snitches ni wọn. You will not know. You and I, ta fẹ́ ṣe tọkàntọkàn, we were not on ground. Ṣafẹ́ pa ẹni yìí nìkan ni.
All right.
Torí ẹ̀ mo fi sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé ẹni tí mọ́tò bá gbá, mọ́tò náà ló ṣì máa padà gbé. So therefore, we still have to work together. We still have to work as a team. So this is what we need to work to. We work on, so that kálí ní team yẹn tá máa rí pé kò sí snitches ńbẹ̀, kò dẹ̀ sí backstabbers ńbẹ̀. So that's all we need. Mr. Yomi ni kò lè dá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. He's telling on him.
I will object that because Yomi only needs support. Yomi knows what he wants to do. Yomi holds in front. Tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe in front yẹn, ó help wa. Number one reason tó fi help wa ni pé Yomi is a celebrity. Ibi tí Yomi máa wọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀fẹ́, èmi àti yín máa fowó wọ̀ ni. I maintain that. So, èmi á wò pé support ni ká support Yomi. Kò kí n ṣe pé káwọn kan sọ pé àwọn ń ṣe. Torí báwọn kan ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan kan látẹ̀yìnwá náà nìyẹn tó fi dàbàrú yìí. Lóòótọ́, he cannot do it alone. He should not do it alone. But calling Yomi ni. Uncle Yomi, I'm putting it to you today. You are an NGO. Iṣẹ́ tó rí ràn yín ni. So you are not going to say because ó máa rẹ̀ èèyàn ní èèyàn kọ́. Àwọn kan dá ṣe. Get láyé tó ti kọjá sẹ́yìn, but nísìnyí àwa ò fẹ́ kẹ́ dá ṣe, a fẹ́ support yín ni. Yomi needs support because Yomi mọ tó ń ṣe. I am 100% sure. So tí Yomi bá ti fẹ́ nǹkan kan àbí torí ẹ̀ la ṣe need àwọn group yẹn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn nǹkan mi ò ní láti máa data. Sincere people, please let's follow Yomi now. Okay, you are ó fi ẹsẹ̀ kan sí ibì kan tẹ́lẹ̀, ó fi ẹsẹ̀ kan sí ibòmíì tẹ́lẹ̀. No, nísìnyí pa ẹsẹ̀ yẹn pọ̀. Let's try and use your 2 legs. Use it for break the silent foundation and let's see. Àwọn èèyàn máa hijack ideas. Uncle Lati just mentioned it. And when they hijack your idea, wọ́n tún ní gbóríyìn fún ẹ. Wọ́n tún wá máa bà ẹ́ jẹ́ lẹ́yìn. It is good though, àwọn ẹlòmíì lè ṣàwọn nǹkan kan, but àwọn
ọ̀tẹ̀ tún ní ṣe dáadáa gan pàápàá.
ò ní ṣe dáadáa. Àwọn key things, àwọn bold steps. We cannot underestimate the power of celebrity.
Not even Kid Boss, not only celebrity at this time, an NGO.
Expand on 1 minute.
Yes.
One, Kid Boss, 1 minute.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Clearly.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just want to say something, yeah. You see, over the past month, since Mr. Yomi came in here, we have been able, it was as if he was like a torchlight that shined through who the real ones are and who are the people that doesn't really want justice. We've been able to see this, and we have established who these people are. Do you understand? And my own advice to Mr. Yomi is this. We know people can now see that Mr. Yomi is the real deal. But you see, there's one weapon that people, the enemies, have been using against Mr. Yomi, which is the aspect of fund. When he comes out to ask for fund, that's the weapon, because I have watched the enemy so closely. When you ask them, can you tell me one wrong that Mr. Yomi has done? They will go back to these same funds. That is what they've been using against him. And you see, people like us that believe him, once you keep hearing those things from those people, it's just a matter of time. You start feeling discouraged. So this is what I want to say. We know the likes of you, Mr. Oloriebi, that you stand for true and genuine justice. Mr. Andy, I've seen him to stand for genuine justice, so as Crunchy Queen and some other few people. Mr. Yomi can actually form a force with those people and have them come to solicit for funds when funds are needed. You see, Mr. Yomi having those powerful people in his team, he doesn't have to give them like details of the plans he wants to carry out, maybe some things he needs to do. He doesn't have to give them details of what he wants to do. But I want to see less of Mr. Yomi in our faces, but let him be heavy underground, making moves and moving mountains. That is what I think we need right now. Let people voice the heard about funds, and let Mr. Yomi be on the ground doing the main work. I think that one will make people believe in him more. You know, when the whole thing is done, and Mr. Yomi comes out and say this is what he has done, I think it will make a whole lot of sense more than him. People keep hearing him soliciting for money, we want to do this, we want to do that. That's just my advice moving forward, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Uncle Lati, if we can...
Let me question.
Okay.
So, you know something,
Yeah, mo fẹ́ sọ pé tá bá lè jẹ́ kí Uncle Yomi jẹ́ power of our own Anthony, àbí kí not máa pè public power of Anthony. It's not a bad thing. Yes.
Automatically, Yomi is the power of Anthony himself.
For public, yes.
So
every other group can report to him. Yes.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ ń gbà ẹ pé kẹ́nìkan kọ̀ dúró ẹni tó máa wá fún wa lọ update. Ṣé ẹ ti get? Òun náà dẹ̀ lórí Yomi tí ń ṣe ó fún wa lọ update.
Káwa náà dẹ̀ máa fún lọ update because àwọn nǹkankan náà àwọn èèyàn ń ṣàwọn nǹkankan tí Yomi is not aware of tó máa ń shock Mr. Yomi. She understand. So if we can just kí a kàn ṣe pẹ̀lú ìfẹ́, it will go a long way. So all that's right. It.
All right.
Crunch Queen, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sis. How are you doing? Oloriebi, good afternoon, sir. I salute all panelists, Ekushe, all commenters. Well done, well done. Actually, I came in when a different topic was being done. I want to meet with me. And over time, the topic changed. So let me contribute to this.
and I will just say a bit about nǹkan tí wọ́n ní.
Yes, lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ topic wo lẹ sọ ń pa yẹn.
Okay, topic GoFundMe accountability ni.
No, yẹ ti lọ àti.
So mi ìdẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbé àtún padà lọ síbẹ̀ mọ́.
All right.
On the current discussion, it flips both ways. There's element of trust issue. Because in this movement, we have been betrayed over time. Element of betrayal, and that is what we are all afraid of, not just Mr. Yomi. Even me, I'm afraid. And what more trust in the movement, even though we are Justice for Mohbad. Show you Mr. Lati. And what more trust, and that is trust it for. That is the challenge. That is the challenge. Who do we trust? Ojulari Amonu. For real. Ojulari Amonu. We have so many experiences whereby discussion on the green app, Ogami, Ori black app, Latigo. Discussion within the green app, as bad as it is, àwọn balele lájọ sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn ìyálele lájọ sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn tó kàwé lájọ sọ̀rọ̀. Within the green app, my people, we got to hear it on the black app. Where do you start from? That is the challenge. The problem is trust. It's not that I don't want to believe 100% that Mr. Yomi wants to work isolately. He's a human being now. He will crack. He will break down at some point. But who can he trust with an information? If you ask him now, he will give you several examples of betrayal within this movement. Within this movement. So as good as this, I 100% support it. To be honest, 100% support it. Break the Silence Foundation. Need we public support? 100%. But the question.
Who do we trust, Lade? Who do we trust?
Who do we trust, Mr. Lati? I trust myself. I trust some people. I don't want to mention their name, and they know I trust them. And most of the things, same as what you saw, or to deep on J4M, me, Bonita, but I cannot say the same for some people that you just sorrow, or black. Mr. Yomi is going to Abuja first tomorrow morning. How many people can we trust with that information, with that confidentiality? That is the only challenge I have. Every other thing, 100%, is the only challenge I have. Thank you.
All right.
Wow. Andy, one minute. Please, 1 minute. Before we go further on this, yeah, I'm glad this is happening. And before we go further on it, let us all know, whichever people that will be on that group, I want to know another egun to hire me lorun. That Yomi bá fẹ́ so, we have to know. Tó bá fẹ́ B, we have to know. That is not it. You coordinate for him, whatever he wants, he tells you. Whatever he doesn't want to divulge at that time, he doesn't want to divulge it until when it happens. Because at the end of the day, the committee about to do anything, I don't know how to do it. No, you don't have right to do anything without us knowing. So all of this need to be spelled out so that whoever that wants to be there, they will know what they are doing.
Expander.
Thank you.
Trust is expensive.
Hello?
Trust is expensive. It's an expensive word. And in control mean go deeper. But we can just maintain consistency. We know those that have been consistent for the past 18 months. Why not look at those ones? Not trust. Trust in no, it's not a easy. But I want that team up. We want to walenu kini. Ti won de shinori. Ti won de yes. Ti won de maintain. Nkan ti won sọ pé àwọn jẹ́. She understand. So nkan temi feel niye because if you keep looking for who to trust, O ma pẹ́ gan. O de ma ga gan. She get. But consistency.
No, Olori Ebinot sọ pé ká fi trust sílẹ̀. Like you said, let's go with consistency.
I don't know.
But what I just said now.
Hold on. Ẹnìkan fún mi láàdí àkàn. Kí ló lè tẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ kí Yomi sí? Ká dẹ̀ support Yomi. Irú Adẹ̀wọ̀n a máa fún alákàntà níta. Ẹ get. Nítorí àti trust èèyàn.
Hello.
Jẹ́ kí Yomi ṣe now, ká dẹ̀ support ẹ̀.
Latisne, hello. Nobody is holding Yomi back. Expander, I have
you.
and I also discussed this on this platform, not once, not twice. What I said was, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ jẹ́ host, mo dárúkọ àwọn host kan, mi ì dẹ̀ fẹ́ dárúkọ wọn mọ́, tí mo believe pé you are truly for Mohbad only to seek a true justice for Mohbad. We don't want Yomi to be coming out every day pé mo need owó. Ara nǹkan tó fi ń blackmail ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin host yẹn bí a méjì ní or mẹ́ta, this is not about group. Ṣe meeting rárá. Eléyìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ group, eléyìí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ meeting. Yomi ló máa sọ fún yín pé mo máa ní assignment kan tí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe o. Bí báwo la assignment yẹn ṣe máa lọ? Okay, mo need 300,000. Ẹ̀yin host méjì mẹ́ta yẹn tí ẹ need the same idea to get justice for Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin lè máa wá sí tó bá yẹ pé ẹ máa wá sí public láti wá solicit fund. Ẹ wá sí public. Bó jẹ́ orí green app àwọn tó close mọ́ yín ẹ̀yin host yẹn lè máa pè Crunchy Queen, Andy, Love Allah, Expander, a máa nídìí owó báyìí 300. Wọ́n ní orí platform yẹn a ní láti donate 150. Ẹ máa fúnra yín. Láì ṣe pé ẹ ti ẹ̀ sọ nǹkan pé ẹ sọ ìdí fún àwọn tí ẹ pè lórí green app. Tí owó yẹn bá wá pọ̀ tí àwọn tó wà lórí green app tí ò bá lè dá ẹ gbé wá sí public a máa need owó kíníkan o. Fine, bá ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ Yomi. Another point is this. Nígbà tí Yomi lọ sílé Mohbad tó gba court order, ṣó pè lórí green app ni? Kò pè lórí green app now. Owó ara ẹ̀ ló fi ṣe now. But àwọn nǹkan wà tó jẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ ṣe tí agbára Yomi ò gbé tó jẹ́ pé ó pe àwọn èèyàn kan tó close mọ́ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ pe àwọn èèyàn lórí green app láì ṣe pé wọ́n gbé wá sí public. A dẹ̀ contribute owó ẹ̀ lórí green app. A dẹ̀ kó fún Yomi. Ó ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Eléyìí ò ń ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ dá ẹgbẹ́ sílẹ̀. Ẹ má dá ẹgbẹ́ sílẹ̀. Ẹ má dá group kankan sílẹ̀. Even self, when I discuss this with Expander and other people, mo sọ fún wọn mo ní I'm not an host. Mi ìfẹ́ sí níbẹ̀. Host la sọ host. Host tèmi bá wá súnmọ́ tọ́n bá fẹ́ wá dáwó tọ́n bá sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí tọ́n bá wá pè mí tí n bá láǹfààní màá support l'underground. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ nìyẹn because Yomi ni gbogbo wa rí for now. NGO òun la rí for now. Kí ló dé tí a ní support ẹ̀? Yomi máa need owó nínú NGO now. Gbogbo TV station tí Yomi lọ ṣe báwọn èèyàn kan náà ló ṣe. Ṣé understand? Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé wá sí public, èyí tí wọ́n gbé wá sí public, wọ́n gbé wá sí public. Nǹkan tí èmi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn. Eléyìí ò ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ dá group sílẹ̀. Kọ́ má dá group sílẹ̀. Because trust issue ó ti wà nílẹ̀ already.
You accept this so.
Ṣé mo lè sọ nǹkan Mr. Alex?
I do.
Thank you all for your wonderful submission. And I appreciate every support we are getting. I'm answer nǹkan pé reputation will always precede every individual. Ẹ rí i pé láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ owó dragging tó fẹ́ fi discourage me. Èmi ò gbà nítorí pé it has nothing to do with my personality or what I stand for. Lábẹ́ bó tilẹ̀ wù kó rí, I've been an actor and a producer for 20-something years. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bóyá bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni irú nǹkan tí mo jẹ́ ṣe jẹ́, the movie industry would have reacted. Any attempt to mess up with public fund, mo fẹ́ destroy, mo fẹ́ disgrace individual actors ni. And tábánikà wo ṣẹ́dọ̀ bí wọ́n rí gbogbo nǹkan táwọn kìnnì ìyá tó ń pèlè ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ àbí kí lórúkọ yẹn tó ń ṣe àbí tí kìnnì kan búkì yẹn tó ń pariwo tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ owó. For crying out loud, ẹ mọye committee tí mo wà nínú movie industry, ẹ mọye ẹgbẹ́ tí mo ṣe. I worked at the Lagos State House of Assembly 2003 to 2007. They would have come up and say, that is what the way you used to do. But ṣe rí kọ́ sàn kankan rí ni. Ọlọ́mọdé náà kànga. Ṣé mi tí mo establish NGO? Èmi kọ́ ni wọ́n, anybody tó ń dá nǹkan kan fún èmi kọ́ ló ń dá fún. It is a functionality of an NGO to operate. Àwọn owó kan wà tó yẹ pé kò tiẹ̀ ṣe máa sọ, but you will spend it and then draw it in your account, and at the end of every accountable year or any quarter, everybody will see it. Àwọn ibìkan wà tí wọn ò fi rí ọ̀tá mi mú, òun ni pé mo máa láti gba personal security as in civilian security. Àwọn míì wà tí máa gbé sójà dání lọ. Àwọn cases mi wà tó yẹ pé mi ṣé màá sọ pé okay irú àwọn King White kìíní kan yẹn màá bọ́ta sọ pé dáwọ́ fún mi mo fẹ́ ṣe case pẹ̀lú King White àti Láre Ọmọdé àbí kankan. Ẹ mọ̀ pé it's the NGO that is being faced with this problem, because if they cage and destroy the NGO tó bá ti attack mi wọ́n máa ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ṣe. Okay, okay, let's take for instance ibi tí mo wà ń sìn. It's part of a struggle. So there are some certain things that we need to know that normally nítorí pé ó ṣì is part of the sacrifices I have to make. Pé o fẹ́ NGO ìfẹ́ wá dín nǹkan ńlá tó máa help many people. NGO yóò ní lárú nǹkan báyìí kọjá mọ́. This one ó máa pass over. But normally if an NGO is being supported, tá bá fẹ́ outsource pé káwọn èèyàn ṣe nǹkan, you have to look at who are you going to be dealing with. But my only problem pẹ̀lú àwọn tájọ wà lórí app yìí ni pé everybody wants to be on the same page with Yomi, or if possible kó sọ pé àwọn gan làwọn ṣe better ju Yomi lọ. Ibi tí mo dẹ̀ ti ní wàhálà nìyẹn. Èmi ò share glory, I just want to help. So whatever the case may be, I will say the group can come up. Tí máa ní nǹkan kan mò ń share pẹ̀lú olórí ẹbí, mò ń share pẹ̀lú àwọn tí mo lè share pẹ̀lú. But in between gan underneath, I need nǹkan tó bá share pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn, n téèyàn ń get padà from àwọn míì tó ní kéèyàn trust. Ó ń terrible gan. Èbí lára trust èèyàn ni mo rọ́ọ̀lù ti kàrí mọ́. Ẹ wo orú yẹn, ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan téèyàn là kọjá. Kéèyàn sọ pé orú èmi lọ jí stamp tó lébi fẹ́ lo Olúwọlé, òun fẹ́ èmi oníkóhùn bọ́ mi lọ gba 3 million, oníkóhùn ṣe mo kọ̀ wọ́n báyìí kí ni gbogbo rọ́bìṣì. You understand? If the NGO, if you trust, I put myself through a lot of tests. Only mo ṣe ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó fún mi ní opportunity to convince them. I'm not looking for people to love me. I just want to do right by everybody's side. Mi ní bí orúkọ tó yìí kí wọ́n ní owó táwọn èèyàn fi ń wá nǹkan tó ń wá. Kí ni case Mohbad ti kọjá just and play soccer. Ó ti wọ emotions.
Èmi kàn fẹ́ rọ̀ wá ní lóòótọ́ tá a bá wo gbogbo bí nǹkan ṣe ń bọ̀ látẹ̀yìn, a máa rí i pé ibi tó dé dó báyìí ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì ti bá ọkàn oníkálukú látara ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n látara bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àwọn àgbàlagbà wọ́n ní tíyàn ò bá ra irọ́ kò ní ra òótọ́. Mo dẹ̀ believe pé gbogbo owó tí àwọn èèyàn donate sínú GoFundMe tán donate sínú máa ń ṣe kan tó fi péré ní nobody tó máa fẹ́ request yẹn ní accountability. Bọ́lá pé àwọn èèyàn dáwó, public dáwó, intẹ̀dẹ̀ forí owó yẹn sọ kò sí kankan tẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀. Thank God dẹ́ni látìgbà tí Mr. Yomi ti dé tán ti wọ inú kinní yìí, Mr. Yomi ò sọ pé ní òun fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan káwọn èèyàn wá contribute owó kí Mr. Yomi mọ̀ wá ṣe. Gbogbo tí Yomi ń ṣe nínú Justice Fun Mohbad àrùn ojú ni kì í sàrùnnú. Ṣé understand báyìí? So kájọ tó rọlọ́run ká mọ̀ fi ti tó happen ní inú GoFundMe ká mọ̀ fi judge ti bọ́dà Yomi yìí, kájọ tó rọlọ́run ká support wọn, because tó wáyé pé ní lóòótọ́ ní public bá ń wá justice, ó yẹ kí ó lè yé wa ẹni tó bá ń wá justice lóòótọ́ yẹ pé ó lè yé wa pé ní in tí Yomi dì mú gangan, ọ̀nà tí Yomi ń tọ̀ gangan ló lè fún wa ní justice. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn kò sí ọ̀nà míì mọ́. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ní àròjinlẹ̀ yóò máa ti rí i pé ní àwọn fámílì ọmọ olóògbé yìí gangan àwọn náà ń dábàrú justice. Ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ni àìníwá justice ti ń wáyé. Àwọn gangan náà ń ṣe mọ̀ dàrú, náà ń ṣe mọ̀ náà fìkì gbogbo kìíní. So láti wá kátà gbogbo wọn, mi ò gbọ́ yín bọ́dà láti o, ẹ ti mí tó.
Ẹ̀yin fans, ẹ jẹ́ bá a ṣe happy birthday tó owó ní kókó.
Thank you, sir, my brother.
ẹ bá a ṣe
Thank you,
happy
sir.
birthday sí
Happy birthday, owó ní kókó o.